Hey y'all, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the General Collective weekly reading. It is March 29th as I'm recording this. We currently have Sun in Aries and the Moon just moved into Virgo. I'm going to be starting out with the charms. I'll also be using the Floral Tarot. And I'm looking for an oracle deck right now. But nothing's calling out to me. So we'll just go with the Psychic Tarot for the oracle deck. Like I always tell y'all, just take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that time as well as the energy is fluid and the energy could be vice versa or interchangeable. This week we will have Venus. She's at about 29 degrees of Aries right now. And she'll be moving into, her home sign of Taurus tomorrow. On March 30th. So we'll have the moon trine Venus with the moon being in Virgo. The moon is also going to conjunct the North Node. Uranus is in Taurus as well, but it's, towards late degrees, so that moon trine won't happen until, the moon moves a little bit further along. And then also this week we're going to have the full moon in Libra, which there'll be a separate reading for that as long as I'm, have time. It feels like I have so much to do in so little time, but we'll just see how the energy goes and flows, because that's how I, move. So we'll leave it at that. But like I always tell y'all, if I didn't say it already, take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that time as well as the energy is fluid and the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. And yeah, we're going to jump right on in and see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection that we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy surrounding this week. Just want to get a nice mix on there. See if we can get some different charms. Alright, what's going on, Spirit? What do we need? Alright, so I got one. Two. I don't know what this is. Feels different. Three. This one feels different too. And four. Oh. So let's see what we got here, y'all. This is the first card out, or charm. It's a flower, which is automatically making me feel like springtime, but we are officially in spring with it being Aries season, so I like that. Ooh, and then we have a cat. But it's not like a regular like a regular house cat. It's one of those oh my god, I cannot think of the name of those cats. I can see it, but I can't it's like one of those Egyptian cats. Like they have the long, oh, I cannot think of it. Mm. Let me see, cause is it a sphinx? That's what it makes me feel like. And they have it here, but yeah, it's like it's a hairless cat almost. That's the cat, and it says it's a sphinx. And that's the vibe that I'm feeling off of this cat that came out here. And then we have a blue moon, a blue crescent moon with a star. And then we have a heart, a glitter heart, red glitter heart. This cat has like, I mean, it is the biggest charm out here, but it's almost like the energy I'm feeling from it has like taken over like all of the other charms. So for some of you, this could, like, yeah, it almost makes me represent, like, they're saying, Venus in springtime. Which, I mean, it makes sense with, you know, just off the transits alone. But, like, I'm almost getting, like water energy, too, off of this crescent moon here, and just the blue is making me feel like I don't know, it feels like you would be this star, and it feels like you're just like you know how you can like float in a pool, and it's almost like just a relaxing, like enjoying, you know, like the water, just allowing yourself, like letting the water, you know, take you wherever, you know, it takes you. I feel like there's no, either little or no resistance with you if you're representing or resonating as a feminine energy. And it's almost like I almost feel like with this heart card, like I don't know why I keep calling these cards charms. With this heart charm, like it feels like your heart is just like I don't know why I want to say like on display. It feels like, you know, some of you could even be in that energy of like blossoming, and it's almost like being seen. But with this cat energy, I'm getting like you're, you know, you could be very mysterious or alluring, but it's like you're very real. Like there's something real, almost like to, and this is definitely the Venus, you know, and Taurus energy coming up, but it's like I'm getting like a touch sensory. And not for nothing, I want to say it was yesterday. I don't know, I kept like feeling like the energy of like someone like keep trying to like reach out and touch something or someone. Like the energy was around like very strong, but it's almost like You may be experiencing that. Like you may want to reach out and touch someone. Someone may just want, like, it makes me feel like they just want to like touch you or be near you. But you know, Taurus deals with the senses and it's Venus energy. You know, Venus rules Taurus. It's actually going to be the ruler of this full moon in Libra, because Libra and Taurus are both ruled by Venus. So I would definitely check like your Venus placement in comparison to where, you know, your Taurus house, where it is, what sign it is in natally for you, and in aspect to this full moon. I'm also getting like something about your eyes. But it says here, it says the Sphinx symbolizes mystery, wisdom, and the quest for knowledge, often representing a guardian that challenges individuals to seek deeper understanding through riddles. In spiritual context, it encourages introspection and personal growth on one's journey to enlightenment. So for some of you, you could be, you know, embodying this energy, because you know what, and that's the energy like I was feeling. Like that's why I wanted to say like you're real, because Sphinx cats, they're mystical. They're not really real. Like they are not a cat you can go and get. It's almost like they're imaginary. Because it has the body of a lion and the head, or usually the head of a human or an animal. Yeah, so I like, and that's what I feel like, especially whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter, but it's just feminine energy. But it feels like for some of you, like you're very comfortable in it. Like I'm getting that as well. And especially with this this flower here, it makes me like feel like it's out there, it's on display, like it's in thank you spirit, full bloom. I almost feel like for some of you, you can have people looking at you and like turning their head, almost in like a inquiring way, like as if, you know, they're trying to figure you out. And it's almost like I can feel like your energy, your stance is like there's nothing to figure out. Like what you see is what it is. That's how I feel. Part of my brother in the background, he act like we live on a farm, or you know, we out in the barn. He always yelling. So pardon me and him if you can hear it. So let's see what's going on. What messages do we need, Spirit, as it pertains to this energy and spread for the collective, as it pertains to the energy surrounding this week? What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy surrounding this week? You know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing a mating call. Mating call. So I don't know if it's your energy that is like putting out like or signaling like some type of mating call, or you know, this could be, you know, vice versa. This could be someone, you know, in regards to you. But let's see what's going on. a few more shuffles. Can I get one more? Alright, so bottom of the deck we have the sun, which is light in this deck, but there's, you know, the corresponding tarot card is the sun card. And like even her, like you see how she's like reaching out, like wanting, like trying to touch something. Like I don't know what this energy is. But like again, like the sun is like, it's an energy of, you know, exposure. It's an energy of clarity. It's you know, normally looked at as one of the happiest cards in the tarot deck, and it's almost like aligning with the sun, or with this flower, which I want to call like a sunflower, because I want to say that's what it is. I told you I'm not a flower person, but that's what it looked like. I mean, oh yeah, white. Yeah, there's the difference. There's white sunflowers, because that's why I was kind of like, do I even call it a sunflower? Because I've only seen like the traditional brown and yellow, but they do have white sunflowers. So yeah, I don't know, like if this is almost making me feel like, because looking over the planet, you know, the sun is exalted in Aries. And it's home in Leo. But with Venus getting ready to transit out of Aries tomorrow, Mars is also about to move into Aries, and I almost feel like this is like the energy of someone, yeah, like either wanting to catch you or, you know, like grab you, reach out to you, as in a way of like to, like it almost makes me want to say like not be left behind. Up under that, we have the Four of Wands, followed by the Seven of Wands, and the Universe, which is the World card in this deck, followed by the Six of Cups, and then we have the Emperor. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, because this energy feels like, at least the energy in the cards feels like masculine. Like this is the energy that's wanting to like reach out and possibly like just touch you. Like I don't know where that is coming from. But it almost feels like with the Four of Wands and the Seven of Wands, a lot of fire energy out here, but you know, the Four of Wands represents, you know, a foundation. It can represent a home. The Seven of Wands is an energy of, you know, like the card says, standing your ground. It's an energy of, or it can be an energy of, you know, facing or overcoming challenges. But it could also be like a defensive stance. I don't know. I don't know if this masculine here, it's almost like they're seeking balance and like almost trying to, for some of you, prevent a cycle from closing. Like, that's the way I feel. Like, there's an air of like being adamant here for this person. And either wanting to stop a cycle from closing or wanting to bring a cycle together. Like they're wanting to fight for a new beginning. Because it's almost like with this Six of Cups and the Emperor, this person could have, could be reminiscing. They could just be thinking about, memories that they had with you. I'm also getting like the energy of like, I don't know, something with pictures. Like they could be looking at pictures. But it also almost feels like with this, I can feel it with the Sun and then with the High Priestess and the Tower. Like this person is like almost like being taken aback. Like they're having like their intuition is exploding in such a way that they're realizing like, oh shit, like that's how I feel. Like something is coming into their awareness about this feminine energy. I almost feel like saying like I felt that energy of like I said, like there's a very real or physical element to this feminine energy. It's almost like, yeah, this person is realizing like, yeah, too, like it wasn't like you're real. Like I really don't know how to explain it, but I've had this happen to me before. Like with like people that I don't know, especially like when I'm out in public. Like I've been out in stores, I've been, just out walking, you know, moseying about, going from point A to point B, and I've had, people like, stop in their tracks and they'll reach for my face or they'll reach like try to touch me in some way, and I'll be like, what the, like I don't know you, but it's almost like I don't know what that will be because I don't encounter myself walking down the street. So I don't like like it always takes me aback in such a way, like why do, or the way like some people look at me. Like I said before, like some of you could be noticing people are looking at you in a way like they can't, like they're trying to understand what you are and how you are what you are. Like I've had that too, and it's I don't like I'm not here to say whether it's a good or a bad thing. I just know like it has happened to me, so it's kind of hard to like I like to feel this energy. Is almost like the that effect, like some of you are having that effect on people, but I can't explain it from the it's hard to explain it from the point of view of the person that's having that experience when you are what they're experiencing. So I can only speak on it from being the experience, I guess, being what people are experiencing. But that's what it like. That's the best way I can sum it up, because it's a very weird, like I don't know if it's like a phenomenon or whatever the case may be, but it is. I've always felt like some type of way when people do that to me, and I'm just like I find like I be ducking and like trying to move, like don't just. And I'm a person, like touch is a very big thing for me. Touch is very personal and private to me. But don't just think that you just gonna reach out and touch me either, especially if you don't know me. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, but I have had that happen before. It's like, and then like just everything that happens after the fact is just it's another video. So we have the Eight of Cups coming out, and it says emotional withdrawal. The Eight of Cups is normally a card of walking away from what no longer emotionally serves you. It's a card of, going on, a spiritual path For some of you, it leads to the Nine of Cups, which is, attaining that emotional, satisfaction within the self. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles type energy. And I'm hearing, where'd you go? So yeah, I don't know if this is you. This feels like you may have walked away from a certain situation, circumstance, person, place, or thing. And it left them at this Two of Wands energy, this crossroads. Because then we have the Six of Wands, followed by the Eight of Wands. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. And they're playing, what's her name? Janelle Monáe. I like that. And she says, I never like to follow others. I'd rather chase the sun. And I feel like for some of you feminine energies, that's what you've done. And then you taking that action and, chasing, or not even really chasing, but just going in a direction of this sun energy for you personally has left someone or even multiple people at a crossroads. For some of them, they don't know if they can come forward. They don't know even if they were to reach out to you. Or for some of you with the Eight of Wands, even travel to you. It's like, you left them kind of in a pickle, but I don't know what, I don't know. Let's see what else. Because it's almost like that energy of damn, I can't go towards this person. I can't talk to this person. I mean, they can, but your back is turned to whatever situation that is. We'll see as we keep going on with the reading. Can I get another one, please, Spirit? And it feels like even for some of you, what I'm getting off of this Eight of Cups is you made peace with it. And all I keep hearing is please don't go. Yes. We have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's almost like an energy of, by you walking away, you are honoring your truth, some type of truth with the Ace of Swords, but it's also like you severed a connection. To honor that. You cut some type of cord, connection, whatever the case may be. Can I get one more, please, Spirit? From whoever or whatever, yeah. To maintain your, your grounding, your footing, your foundation with the Four of Wands here. Yeah, shit. And this is the energy that's been walked away from the Four of Cups. Damn. Look. And it's the masculine energy. And it's even with the High Priestess and the Transformation, which is the Death card in this deck, this person knows they need to change. They know it, they can feel it, but it's almost like it almost feels too stubborn to do so. So they stay at this Four of Cups energy. Oh well, I'm really tired of this energy. I don't know who's watching my readings, but we gotta get this shit together. Not for nothing. And I'm not, singling out anybody. Let's just make that clear. But whoever these readings are for, it's almost or who they may resonate with, nothing is going to change until you do it. whether it's this masculine, feminine, or feminine energy. But I feel like the feminine energy isn't even like, they're not, or at least what I've been noticing lately is like they show up in like the undercurrent. So it's the masculine energy that needs to get this shit together. Like, and that's no, no judgment, no shade, but it's almost like, look, I don't know, like, and I guess it's just a masculine energy thing where, like, they want or they need like some type of, they gotta see something first, or no, you're not gonna see it until you do it, or the only thing you're gonna see is what you've been seeing. So until you decide to do something, to be masculine and take action, the energy is going to stay the same. Like, I don't understand. Well, what's going on here? What is going on? As it pertains to this energy and spread for the collective. What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy for this week? We got one more. Alright, so bottom of the deck we have the Chariot. And like I said, yeah, it's time to take action. It's time to get moving, do something. Because that's what the Chariot represents. It's forward movement, it's being balanced. Like I always tell y'all, the Emperor rides in the Chariot. It's Cancer energy, so it's cardinal water. And yeah, that's what I feel like. Someone needs to get on, like, get moving. Because then we have the Five of Cups, the Tower, with the Six of Pentacles, and then the Seven of Pentacles. So there's the Ace of Pentacles at play here. And honestly, I feel like this Five of Cups is almost like, I think I said it earlier in the reading, maybe not, but it's almost like this Five of Cups energy, especially coupled next to the Tower, is like, it's almost being like magnified by the Tower, this Five of Cups. Like someone is feeling this Five of Cups so strongly, and it's almost like the energy of needing to push through. Now the Five of Cups is an energy of sadness, it's an energy of regret, it's an energy of crying over spilled milk, but it's almost like with the Tower, they're feeling it to the extreme. And it's almost like I can see, like, for whoever's is in this Chariot energy, they're struggling, but it's because, like, with the Six of Coins, the Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles, and especially, thank you, Spirit, because they say, yeah, it's like they missed an opportunity to, like, reciprocate and invest with a feminine energy. And now they're, this is something that via the Hermit they're having to deal with on their own internally. like, because I can almost feel too, like, this person, like, especially with this Four of Cups, like, they lack, like, I feel like someone is lacking motivation, lacking passion, lacking drive, and they're just sitting, like, wallowing, or, you know, just allowing themselves to be overcome with this energy, this Four of Cups and this Five of Cups. Like, it's almost like they don't, like, I feel like, I don't know how to say this. Because it is like a massive realization here with the Tower. Like, for, like I said, for some of you, either you or this person either didn't know, but I don't want to say didn't know. It's like they just didn't want to invest, or, you know, be reciprocal within the situation, because it's almost like on the flip side, they were, you know, like, it almost feels like very self-focused. And if you can't be self-focused trying to deal with another person, because they're going to do exactly what clearly this feminine energy did, which was walk away and cut the cord. Because it's almost like this person is like, they could even be realizing like they only give to get with this 6 and 7 of coins, and they're having to, you know, sit and look at that within themselves as this hermit. And so that's why you're in the state that you're in. Like, it's very, yeah, thank you, because they said that Ace of Pentacles, opportunistic, yeah. So we have the Magician coming out for this Sunflower. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. Yeah, for some of you feminine energies, you decided to, like, basically take your power and create your peace. And for some of them, whoever you walked away from, they're seeing that the peace and, like, almost harmony and love that you created, and it's not like, it's not fake. I don't know why I keep wanting to say that with the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Coins. Like, the way that you're feeling, or like even how you may be expressing yourself emotionally, it's real. Like, the 10 of Pentacles is something that's solid, it's long lasting, it's undeniable, it's tangible, it's like, it's very physical. Let's see what else. Can I get another one for this Sunflower with the Magician? You have, like, everything that you need. It's almost like, even for some of you, like, you're not doing things in excess. Yeah. The Star. And that's here. Because this almost wants to say, like, for some of you, and walking away from a person, place, multiple people, things, a situation or a circumstance, it's almost like you reinvented yourself in a way that's, like, I believe we even had a reading titled, like, the Aquarius full moon reading, I want to say. Or a new moon. Which one was it? Either the Aquarius new moon, like, you and walking away from whatever you walked away from, you created yourself, or recreated yourself in a way that's just more you. And whoever is not in on that, they're in this 5 of Cups energy. Can I get one for this cat with the Ace of Swords? Yeah, loving on you, the Ace of Cups. The decision you made to sever this connection or walk away from whatever it was honoring you. It was because of the love that you have for yourself. Yes. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. And it's because also too, like, you're growing. You didn't like allow yourself to stay stunted in whatever situation this was, whether it was a romantic situation, a friend situation, a job, even. Like, you didn't let yourself stay stuck. And it opened you up to options with the Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Cups. Can I get another one? Look. I can't make this shit up. You went from the ace to the 10. And all it took was the 8. All you had to do is walk away from what wasn't serving you to align with what was. And for some of you feminine energies, you did just that. And it's almost like with the 10 of Pentacles, it's just reiterating that for some of you, the choice that you made to do what you did and separate yourself or sever a tie or walk away from whatever the case may be, it fortified this Ace of Cups and 10 of Cups. Yeah, so like I said, like I felt like for some of you, if you're resonating as this, you know, feminine energy with the star and this moon, I said I felt like, you know, like it was giving me the energy of like someone laying and floating in the pool. Yeah, we have Temperance coming out. You chilling. This is like an energy of, you know, letting spirit be your guide. This is, you know, being balanced emotionally and spiritually. It's temperance, so it's like you're tempered. You're not, it almost feels like, you know, you're just right. Like you're not too hot, you're not too cold. You're, you know, working with things in a way that is like almost complementary to you, but it's because of the inner work that you've done as the Hermit. And then so that made you the star, because that's what's in the lantern, the star. The Hermit carries the star. Give me one more. In alignment with your morals, your integrity, your values, with the Hierophant coming out. Working with that. And making sure that, you know, whatever you're doing, the choices that you're making, how you're moving is in alignment for you morally, integrally, spiritually. These are two very spiritual cards. And we have 4 out of 6 of these cards right now that are major arcanas. That's where you're investing your time, energy, and effort. And for some of you, it's causing, you know, with the Tower, it's causing that to like expand for you. Like for some of you, you may have, you know, may notice like you have more time to like hone in your craft, or, you know, dedicate to something, someone, or something. You know, it actually created space to work with others or another. This is crazy. With the 6 of Pentacles and the Lovers. And you know what they say, like every action has an equal yet opposite reaction. It just makes me really feel like saying, like, it's not, both of these energies, this masculine and the feminine energy, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And however this feminine did it, it was right for them. For one, it was to honor themselves by way of, you know, truth and an example of the love that they have for themselves. But the reaction that it caused was this, you know, this masculine energy like needing to do the same thing, but kind of like not wanting to do the work. Well, that's your loss. Give me one for this star. Or excuse me. Look, I can't even not say the star. This heart, please. This heart. Why is this heart here? Yeah. We have the Four of Swords. And that just makes me feel like for some of you, like, yeah, you're not walking around like heavy. You're within your heart space. You're like it's light. Like, you're not weighed down by anything. You're not holding on to anything. It actually feels like almost very soft. Yeah, you let it go. We have the Ten of Wands and then the Eight of Wands. You released it. You released something in order, you know, to move on. So it's almost like, yeah, you're not, your heart is at peace with this situation. Because there's an acceptance here. Like, either, like, yeah, if something is not emotionally serving you, it is okay to cut that energy off and keep moving. Like, and it doesn't require an explanation. You ain't got to explain yourself to nobody. You don't even have to care what nobody else thinks about it. You are here to honor you. And for some of you, that's what you did. Like, oh, like, I don't know what else to say, because it's just making me feel like saying, oh, well, for whoever is on the outside. Like, people be wanting you to be more for them than you are for you, and that's not an option. And it's like someone is finding that out the hard way. Like, oh, you thought, the fuck? Because you would do the, if the shoe was on the other foot, you would have you would have done the same thing. And that's like, that's what makes me like kind of perturbed with people. Like, if the shoe was on the other foot, you wouldn't accept certain behaviors or tolerate certain things from another person. So what the fuck makes you think that another person is supposed to tolerate that from you? And then when they don't tolerate it, you want to feel like play the victim. Get bye. Like, no. Absolutely fucking not. You want to feel like the world just did you so dirty. Nah, but as long as you was doing it and you wasn't the one being that it was being done to, everything was peaches and cream. Get the fuck out of here. Can I get one more to go with this Four of Swords? Like, you want to raise hell and cause and, you know, wreak havoc in someone else's life. But if the shoe was on the other foot and someone was doing that to you, you probably would have left so fast. Pardon me, y'all, but it's Aries season, and sometimes my Aries energy takes over. But yeah, it's like, yeah, you're at peace. You're only given to who and what, and, you know, whatever situations or circumstances are, you know, given, pouring into you, which as you should. I don't know what be wrong with people. Yeah. That toxic shit, no. Yeah, you freed yourself from something. Whatever this devil energy may be for you, you freed yourself. And somebody else is stuck in it. Like, and that ain't got nothing to do with you. You fell back from whoever this energy was. But that's what it makes me feel like. Because the Four of Swords is, you know, taking a respite. It's, you know, rest and rejuvenation and a timeout. Yeah, because we don't work with this. Absolutely not. I'll get another one. Clarify this Six of Pentacles for me. The Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, please. Yeah, you decided to move forward out of this, this energy of the Five of Pentacles, which could be, you know, lack, whether that's spiritually, mentally, emotionally, or physically. It's really like, for some of you, even it could be a lack mentality, but you overcame that Five of Pentacles. Yeah. the Six of Cups at the bottom, followed by the Strength card. For some of you, how can I say this? It's almost like, yeah, some of you move past, you know, people that are stuck in the past way of doing things. Because the Six of Cups can also represent patterns, but also like people that have made the Five of Pentacles a pattern for themselves. Give me one more. Why this Five of Pentacles? It's like they like you know, not for nothing, some people like being in the shit that they're in. They just want so they want other people to join them there. Like, nah, we have the Tower coming out for the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, that narrative ain't, like, it doesn't fly with you. Yeah. Because some people do it as, you know, like, especially with the Five of Swords, like, as like a manipulation tactic. Just to get people to pour into them. And they don't have to pour anything out, because it's always like, well, you know, I ain't got it, I'm fucked up. You know, like, no. You know what the fuck you doing. That's what we do now. And part of my language, y'all, but it's like I said, sometimes the Aries energy just takes over, and it is. I'm an Aries moon, and it can be very aggressive sometimes. But we gonna keep it real too. Like, I don't know. So maybe somebody needs to hear it like this. Cause it's like, yeah, we not about to play these games. Like, you, and it's almost like whoever this energy is, they can't, and they couldn't play these games with you. Like, go play that shit with, you know, tricks is for kids at the end of the day. Like, ain't nobody got time for this. Not at all. Not at all. Show me this, give me one for this discontent and boredom. The discontent and boredom. We have a Queen of Swords. Energy coming out. And all I feel like this is saying, because then we have a Queen of Cups at the bottom. So this feels like, you know, this feminine energy that we've been discussing. It just feels like, yeah, whoever is in this energy, they know, like, it's almost like they know that there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Even if you care for this person. Because the Queen of Swords carries the Ace of Swords, and she will cut herself out of some shit if it's not conducive to her. It doesn't mean that she doesn't care, but she's not going to allow it to destroy her. With the Ten of Swords, like, because if this feminine energy allowed you to keep doing whatever you were doing, let's look. But if they allowed you to do what you did, or if they even allowed themselves to not walk away, they would only become this energy. And it feels like it wasn't an option. Show me this this Eight of Cups, Spirit. What is this? This is how you separate you know, from someone with love. And I feel like that's like, yeah, just because I love you don't mean I gotta talk to you again, don't mean I have to give you proximity or access, none of that shit. We have the fool. Yeah, you walked away from someone that either made a foolish choice or did something foolish. In regards to your, like, how can I say this? Like, especially with the Queen of Cups being at the bottom again, in regards to, like, to put you at an emotional risk. Like, it's almost like this person wanted to destroy you emotionally if you're a feminine energy. Can I get one more for this Eight of Cups with the Fool, please? Oh. The Eight of Cups with the Fool. Ace of Wands, yeah. Yep. It's like, yeah, for some of you, you walked away from someone who, like, for some of you, they wanted to, like, steal your light with this Fool and the Ace of Wands. For some of them, they wanted to keep you stuck with the Devil at the bottom. They wanted to, like, again, like, it's like that energy, like I said, of steal your spark. They just didn't think that you were aware of it, but you were. And they definitely didn't expect you to have the reaction that you did, because they thought that they were, like, almost in a way going to get away with it. Like, yeah, they tried it. They risked it. They risked trying to steal your light. And it left them right here in this Devil energy, stuck. Like I said, left them in a pickle. And this is not a pickle you want to be in. Give me one for the Ace of Swords. This triumph and success. And it's almost giving me an energy of defeat too. Yeah. Because what the fuck did they think? With the High Priestess. Like, yeah, you didn't think this. They didn't think you knew. But you sit as a High Priestess. Yep. You know how they say sometimes you got to play the fool to fool the fool who thinks they fooling you, or however that should go. But yes, that's exactly what you did, because as a High Priestess, you knew. So whatever the case may be, like, yo, got it. Cool. Yep. And Spirit did the rest. Ain't that about a bitch? Yep. And that's just confirmation for some of you, like, yep, you did the right thing. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. And sometimes you just got to leave the past in the past. Yep. We let people, basically, it's almost like letting this energy fall into a trap that they thought that they was going to set for you. Nah, The guidance and advice, please, Spirit. What's the guidance and advice? It could have been, oof. I don't like that for the guidance and advice, but it's like whoever this is, automatically I feel like they just have to set themselves free. Whoever this may be resonating for, but we have the Six of Cups with the King of Wands, and then here's the Eight of Swords again. Yep. So this guidance and advice might be for the masculine energy, so I'll get one for the feminine energy, just because the Eight of Cups is, or excuse me, the Eight of Swords, which is this trapped in fear, is showing up here. This could have been a King of Wands from your past for some of you that is in this energy. Can I get one for the feminine energy? Yeah. Bottom of the deck is the Shadow. Yeah, they're having to deal with themselves. Can I get guidance and advice for the feminine then, if that's for the masculine? What's the guidance and advice for the feminine? Double confirmation. Temperance. Give me one for this trapped in fear. Ooh. The trapped in fear. Why is this here for the masculine energy, for the guidance and advice? Why is this trapped in fear here? And I'm hearing off of this Queen of Swords energy for some of you, what my guides are saying is you tried to tell this person, you tried to tell them. What you tried to tell them, I don't know. What did they try to tell this masculine? What did this Queen of Swords try to tell this masculine? Oh my God, these cards keep falling on the floor, and it's the second time that it fell out. So the same card. And give me one for the patience. Patience card. Too many. Why is the patience card? All right. So let's read these, and then that'll be the reading. The Eight of Swords, which says trapped in fear. So it says this card reveals that it's actually your own fear that has you immobilized and trapped, preventing you from making decisions or choices. You are the one who's holding yourself prisoner or hostage. And in order to continue your journey, you must first face your fears so that new people and conditions can manifest. Many individuals choose to stay in this place because they cannot see the road ahead. They feel a misguided sense of safety there, or they're afraid of starting something new. But staying will only add to your levels of stress and anxiety and create adverse effects in your physical body. Seek out wise counsel for assistance. You don't have to do this alone, but know that you possess all of the tools you need to free yourself. You're forgetting how strong you really are. This period will end when you use your mind to cut through the limitations caused by your emotions. So this masculine, the guidance or advice for this masculine is needing to do what this feminine did. Spirit is just too good. And let's read Temperance. What we have clarifying that. Yeah. You gotta free yourself. This is your own limiting or restricting mindset mentality. For some of you, it's an environment with the devil. Whatever that is, you gotta free yourself from it. I remember I said in the last reading, like, this is the energy of someone wanting to be saved. Like I felt that energy. That's also what this feminine energy, remember, it was there with the Four of Cups. They know that this feminine has has basically the truth that will set them free, but it's not up to this feminine energy. You can't put that on somebody else. So we have the Patience card, which is Temperance. Pardon the glare. It says this card signifies the need for patience, self-control, adjustment, moderation, and balance when dealing with others as well as yourself. This can be in areas of how you think and work, and how you handle school, recreation, the people in your life, or the spiritual path that's set before you. As a soul, you have more than one aspect of yourself to draw on for support. It's all about integration and learning to blend and balance both the physical and the spiritual world. You're an ethereal being in a physical body enjoying a human experience. Therefore, since you're both, you should honor all of you. If you go through life denying yourself the joy of combining these aspects, you're missing out on so much of what the world has to offer. Why accept a life that's half lived? The patience card reminds you to open your heart and mind and allow yourself to listen to other people's ideas, thoughts, and perspectives. Blissful harmony can be achieved when everyone learns to work as one. All benefit. Listening, sharing, and reaching out will help you renew your faith in yourself and humankind. You'll become more aware of the miracles around you as well as the ones that you have a hand in creating. And like I said, the traditional tarot archetype for this card is Temperance. So the feminine energy is already there. And with the Ten of Wands, that almost makes me feel like, yeah, like I just keep feeling like a release. I don't feel like it's, normally it's looked at as an energy of burden or taking on too much, but it's almost like, thank you, Spirit, because it can also be the energy of gathering, of collecting. It's an energy of harvest. But for some of you, it's almost like, I almost want to say, especially with the Ace of Swords at the bottom, like, yeah, stay sucker free. Don't, take on more than what you need right at this time. Like, but it almost feels like, yeah, you're gathering, what you need. Like I said, I already felt like you have all that you need. So work with it. I'll get one. The Ten of Wands. Where are we at? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you let go of anything that is not clear. Anything with the Five of Swords, the Ten of Wands and the Five of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you let it go. Anything that causes confusion, you let it go. And that's how you maintain this temperance energy. And for what you may have tried to tell this masculine energy, we have the Strength card. For some of you, it's telling them, like you probably told them, like, with the Strength card, that's a card of confidence. It's resilient, like resilience. It's having strength and courage, and acting on, that. And for some of you, you could have told this person, like, I'm like, it almost feels like telling someone, like, you're not, like, you don't play them games. You're not like other people. You mean what you say. Like, and like almost in a way, like, you can't control me. Like, you can't be tamed. That's the thing, because on the traditional tarot, she's trying to close the lion's mouth, and that, like, what's a lion if they can't roar? Like, no. So yeah, for some of you told this person, like, yeah, I'm not one of those. And for some of you, it's like, yeah, you told them this is who you are. And honestly, like, they liked it. They liked it. They like you being in this energy with the Two of Cups. Which is crazy. For some of you, not for nothing, the energy I'm getting with this Queen of Swords, the Strength, the Two of Cups, and the Four of Wands, is like you're almost like more of this masculine than they are of themselves. So it's attractive. Like, you more them than they are. How that work? But anyway, As always, y'all, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I definitely hope that, this resonated for some of you. And if not, it just wasn't your story, and that's fine. I hope everyone enjoys the week. I hope everyone is safe. And I will see y'all all on the next one. All right? Later.